Hello, it's Aaron from AaronOnAutos.com, and today I want to talk about the channel, what's going on right here, right where we are. There's been a lot of changes. You've probably noticed them if you've been a fan. If you're a subscriber, I thank you. If you're not, hit that button quick now. Do it, I'll wait. Got it? Good job. All right, so what's been changing is the quality and quantity of videos. I have updated everything. So we're seeing more videos. You'll see more better quality videos. So you see more of those videos and they have better quality. I've improved everything. I bought more equipment. I've invested in better back-end stuff. I've invested in better things for post-production, put effort into what I'm doing, so I'm spending a lot more time. Bigger investment for me is that time, and it's paying off. The channel finally hit 1,000 subscribers. I was well over 2 million views by that point already, so YouTube is taking this seriously, which is a good thing, because this is another way for me to get out there, and it's another revenue stream in the end. I know that sounds bad, but in the end, this is all about whether or not I can financially keep doing it. And I've been freelance writing for a long time. That's been really good. I really enjoy that. I am a writer at heart. That's what I do. But I do realize also that there is power in ownership. And at this point, I don't own any of the outlets that are getting me the cars that I drive or that are paying me the money that is keeping me in this business. This isn't potential for that. I don't see it as a full-time gig. I don't think I'm going to become a full-time video producer, mostly because I just don't enjoy it. Things like what I'm doing right now, I'm doing this right off the cuff, not scripted, haven't written anything down. I don't want to do that because I suck at it. I am okay at doing voiceovers. I am okay at doing quick and dirty stuff, but that's about it. In fact, if my channel comments have been any indication of what I am not good at, I am not good at ad-libbing. So the fact that I've been able to do all of this, and I haven't caught myself going, or even once, it's a pretty big deal, because that is definitely my Achilles heel. But all that said, I am putting way more effort into this channel. You're going to see more videos. They are better quality, and they're going to come more often. My goal is 3 a week at minimum. I will probably be doing closer to 5 most of the time, depending on the volume of vehicles I have and how much content I can create with these vehicles. I'm sitting in one right now that you'll be seeing sometime in the next couple of weeks on this channel, and I've got more coming. So I'm going to keep that stuff going. What will change is quality. Is the number one thing changing. We've got much better post-production software, so I'm able to do way more. You've seen that already with the interior videos I've been doing. You will have seen more, well, just more complex on-screen stuff. It's not just my camera pointing at the steering wheel. Probably the number 2 complaint I get. Number 1 complaint I get is the ums and uhs. The number 2 complaint that I get is that the video, the interior shaky cams are usually just staring at it feels like they're staring at the steering wheel for 5 minutes, which, if you time out the video, probably is true. So I'm adding cameras. I've got extra cameras. I'm talking to one of them right there. That's the one I'm usually doing the videos with. So that camera right there is actually my phone. The video quality is low because I've got it facing me. I'm using the smaller of the 2 camera lenses. And then I've got a third camera. I've got a action camera that I can mount in the car. That gives me more perspectives. I can show you that little, I call it the me cam up in the corner now. You've probably been seeing that. So when it's me talking and not just from the phone perspective, you see the little me cam. There's an Anyway, Next complaint that I get is that the videos look unprofessional. Again, post-production hopefully is fixing that. That's the idea here, putting more time and more investment into this. Knowing that, I also know that there are 3 things that I get the most kudos for. I get kudos for the detail. I do 10 to 12 minutes, give or take, inside any of the cars that I do an interior review. I'll be doing one in here shortly. When I do those takes, that's a one shot. I don't cut that up. I don't do a lot of cutting anyway. I do it all in one go. I don't stage any of it. I just do it. Because of that, I get a lot of detail that may get missed because somebody's more concerned about setting up cameras and moving things around. I also do those after I've already driven the car for a while. So by the time I do one of those videos, like I will do in this truck, I will have been in the car for at least 5 days, probably a week. And that means that I know as much as I can know about that car, having put 200 or 300 miles on it behind the wheel. So I find little details. Knowing that those details are popular, I'm going to dig deeper to find more of them. I'll do small featurettes that will have just those details. For example, in this Ford F-150, I will show you how to start it if your key fob is broken. So let's say you dropped it outside the truck and you backed over it with a trailer, or you dropped it in a mud puddle and it fried out. If you don't have an extra battery, how do you start your truck? I'll show you that. Few things like that. Little things with different vehicles that I get, I'll show you those kind of details, because I know that those are the things that make this channel popular. Another thing I'm going to be doing more of is I'm going to be doing actual reviews of the car. So exterior and interior. Those will be much shorter because I prefer to do the written word. So those will be sort of like a synopsis, an encapsulation of my longer written review that I've done for one or more outlets. But they'll be quick and dirty, and they will always focus on 6 things. There will always be 2 or 3 things I don't like. There will always be 2 or 3 things I do like. And there will always be a overall, why is this good on the market? Or why is this vehicle good? What makes it special? And what makes that particular vehicle a winner, loser, or humdrum like the rest? So those things will always be in those reviews. I have already done one of those, so if you look back in the videos or look below at the links, you'll see the Kia Forte. That was my first exterior review, so full review. So my first full review. There we go. My first full review of a vehicle. Also, for an idea of the little things that I'll find in a vehicle and be pointing out all the time with each of these vehicles that I get, you can look at the Ford Ranger. I did the 10 things about the Ford Ranger. Most of those videos will be similar to that, probably less than 10, probably more like 3 to 5 things, but that gives you the general idea. Last but not least, people regularly comment about my humor. Some people think I'm lame. A lot of people think I'm funny. I hope I'm funny. I entertain myself. I make myself laugh. And I figure, hey, as long as I'm self-entertaining, I'm doing pretty good. So I plan on keeping that, playing it up a little more. When we think of examples, I've got intros and exit videos. You've probably already seen some of those. Me running in front of the camera. That was just ad-libbed. I had the camera set up. I was doing the drive-bys in that Ford Ranger. I had the camera set up. I had to walk in front of it to go back to where the truck was. And while I was walking in front of it, I just did something. My new subscribe thing at the end of the videos where I go, subscribe. That thing. That, again, was just I was walking in front of the camera and went, hey, I should do this. You'll see more of those. You'll see little things sponsored by this, sponsored by that. Speaking to that point, I do plan on including not sponsors, because they won't be sponsoring anything. They're not giving me anything. You know, coffee at least gives me caffeine, right? But I have had coffee as a sponsor in a video. But I will be doing, say, this is a tribute to, or this video is helping to recognize, and I'll name charities. I have a few favorites. I'll use those favorites. One that comes to mind right off the bat is the Wounded Warrior Project. Very special to me. Also, another one that comes to mind is the Ronnie James Dio Cancer Fund. Very, very cool thing, and big horns up, big fan, right? So those sorts of things will just come naturally. You'll see those embedded in videos. You'll see them as right at the beginning. You might see them in the middle of it. I will continue to throw in dumb Easter eggs as I think of them. So again, if you're referring back to that Kia Forte review, there's an Easter egg in that video. Go watch it, find that Easter egg. But that is where I'm going with the channel. That's what's going on. Not a whole lot else to say. Thanks to everybody who's been supportive. Again, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Keep watching. Let me know in comments. Send me emails. Go to the website, aarononautos.com. Give me feedback. I want to know what you think. Let me know what you think. And I'll keep trying to work with it. So there you go. That's what we got. It's Aaron from aarononautos.com. Talk to you again soon.